That's good.
All right.
Yeah.
Good evening. We'll start the agenda of the Protection Policy Committee for Monday, December 11th. It is now 6:02 p.m. Roll call. Alder Morgan.
Present.
Alder Grant.
Present.
Alder Scannell.
Here.
Alder Stevens. We're all here. I'll take a motion of approval of the agenda.
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Nays? Ayes have it. On to approval of the minutes of November 27th, 2023.
Move to approve those minutes.
All right,
Second.
all right, all in favor?
Aye.
Nays? Ayes have it. On to regular business. Number 1, for consideration of possible action on Class A liquor license for Indian Head Oil, Inc., 2294 Manitowoc Road, licensed premise description, sold at POS, stored in back room, cooler vault, walk-in beer cooler, fixtures on the door, wine wall, beer platform, 12-foot inline liquor, beer trough, liquor behind POS. Staff?
No objections?
Please concur.
All right.
Motion to approve.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Nays? Ayes have it. Yes. Everything that's discussed this evening is a recommendation to Common Council, which will be held next week on the 19th at 6 p.m. for final approval. On to number 2. For consideration of possible action on Class B and Class B liquor license at 217 North Washington Street by Heights Property Management LLC. Description of premise is the building is the former Fox Height Restaurant and has 3 levels. First floor is 2,352 square feet with 729 square feet of dining room area, bar area, bathrooms, and kitchen. The second level is 1,365 square feet with 924 square feet of dining area, bar area, and bathrooms, with second floor office area. The third floor is a loft area and is 252 square feet. Attorney,
No objections?
please?
Please concur.
Motion to approve.
Do we have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Nays? Ayes have it. Number 3, thank you.
Thank you.
Number 3 is GO 2523, an ordinance related to confirmation of boards and commissions. Attorney?
Okay, this is a general ordinance. As it reads now, the language is appointees to the following bodies shall be confirmed by not less than a 2/3 vote of the members present. The Common Council considers the appointments. So as you can see in the draft that's provided in the packet, that language is struck with a replacement that appointees to boards and commissions shall be confirmed by a majority of all members of the Common Council. This language is direct from state law, chapter 62. So this change and then the next ordinance as well are changes to align with state law, where we were not previously, or we are not currently until we make this change.
We're out of line?
I'm sorry?
We're out of line?
Just different than state law. So the direction here and recommendation of the law department is to bring this ordinance into, just to be consistent with state law.
Any other questions?
Motion to approve.
All right, do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Nays? Ayes have it. On to number 4, GO 2423, an ordinance related to zoning board of appeals. Attorney?
Okay, the specific change here is what's underlined in bold. It's an addition that says the mayor shall designate one of the members as chairperson. Again, this is from chapter 62 in state law. Now our ordinance doesn't have that information, and I think perhaps the Board of Appeals has been proceeding on some sort of internal election, but it's most appropriate to have the mayor designate one of the members as a chairperson. The council still approves all of those appointees, but this is the process for determining the chair. Again, consistent with state law.
How was it done before?
They would have an election among themselves, probably at the first gathering after appointments are made.
The way most of us do it. And this is just for the zoning?
This is just related to the zoning board of appeals.
Was there a change to the state law, or just we weren't?
I think this is just one of the many things that we've been going through to determine that we're consistent with state law. So these two are both brought up by the law department as areas where we...
Right, but there wasn't like a recent change to state law? That
No,
prompted
I'm
this?
sorry,
Okay.
Heather, no, on your question, I don't believe so. I don't think there was a recent change, just an awareness that we were out of compliance as we go through and check those things. And it's not a compliance matter, it's just we're inconsistent with what state law prescribes for the zoning board of appeals.
And we need to be matched up to them, right?
We should be, in terms of procedures in chapter 62.
Okay.
Motion to approve?
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Quiet today.
Okay, ayes have it. Informational liquor violation report, please.
We have no liquor violations to report, but on November 11th, we were dispatched to Brewski's Bar for disturbance. Our officers requested video 3 separate times from the owner to help us investigate the disturbance. The owner has not responded, won't return phone calls. The owner did sign the stipulation agreement, so our community police officer issued a citation for violating the stipulation agreement.
Repeat the name and
Yeah, I was just gonna say,
the
sorry, I didn't
address.
catch it.
It was Brewski's Bar at
Oh.
1100 South Broadway.
Thank you.
Have we ever had issues with Brewskis before like that, or?
Nothing major. Here and there, we've gotten calls, but never something where they refuse to get video, so that seemed a little, we tried calling, they say his number's not in service. We call the bar, and he just won't return our calls. The officer tried numerous times, and he ghosted us, won't return the calls, so the citation was issued.
I wonder if it's one of those times where they're they're not doing video for some reason or another, like,
Yeah, I'm sure it was Officer Castor, so I'm sure he'll still monitoring more if we get more disturbances to make sure they're in compliance with their stipulation agreement.
Okay, on to the Green Bay Police Department report.
I have no idea what the Green Bay Police
Separate?
Department.
that, I don't remember ever seeing that
Sue
before.
Petty had sent that to me separately. It is,
Is it the whole list of the 23
Yes.
liquor violations? Okay. We normally get that, I didn't realize that you did that separate. This is just a list of all of our liquor law violations at the bars for the past year, I believe you received in your packet.
Okay.
I see on top was Brewski's.
Pardon?
I see on, the first one on here we have is
Brewski's,
Brewski's
yeah.
from November 27th.
All right, any other questions? If not, motion to receive and place on file.
Motion to receive it and place it on file.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
On to adjournment.
Motion to adjourn it.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Nays? Ayes have it. We now adjourn.
I could have taken the bus, I could have walked home. Took the car because I was afraid I'd miss the game. Otherwise, I didn't want to chance it.
All right, thank you.
Well, thank you.
Well,
Well, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
We've never really had any issues with them. It's Mr. Trumbull is like, whenever we ask, it's no longer in service, and we ask for video.
So Lee, because he's on the secretary, and we couldn't get a hold of him. And we kept calling the guy too, and nothing. He does want to get this off. I don't call him.
Let's see.